What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
Just because actors are rich and famous doesn't mean they can't get rejected. When I got rejected, there weren't articles about the unfortunate event on the internet, thankfully, which is not the case with the following actors. From Donald Trump to Emma Watson and Chris Rock, here are actors who got rejected by their crush. Donald Trump by Salma Hayek. For those of you wondering what Trump has to do in a video about actors, he acted in Home Alone, so yeah, he's an actor. Back in the 90s, Donald Trump got rejected by one of the most beautiful actresses in Hollywood, Salma Hayek. While on The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, she explained the event, saying that she was with her boyfriend when she had to reject Trump. Hayek said he was super nice to her and her boyfriend, and he even took down both of their numbers, but as Hayek explained, he never talked to her boyfriend again, which wasn't the case with her. He called several times asking her on a date. She told him, "You know I have a boyfriend." Trump replied, "He's not good enough for you. He's not important. You have to go out with me instead." She refused his offer. Donald Trump again by Brooke Shields. It appears as if Trump has had his fair share of rejection back in the 90s. Way before he became a family man, he got rejected by Brooke Shields. During a chat on Watch What Happens Live, she explained the event to Andy Cohen. Interestingly enough, this time Trump also got rejected over the phone. Here's what happened. He called the actress while she was on set filming a movie. This was shortly after he'd gotten a divorce, and according to the actress, he said, "I really think we should date because you're America's sweetheart and I'm America's richest man, and people would love it." Her answer, "I have a boyfriend. He's not going to be really happy about it." Well, we're talking about the worst pickup lines ever. What is the worst pickup line someone's ever used on you? Emma Watson by Tom Felton.
Between sort of the ages of 10 and 12, I had a really terrible crush on Tom Felton.
Here's the thing, Watson spent a lot of time with her co-star Tom Felton on the set of Harry Potter, which is why she developed feelings for him. In an interview with Jonathan Ross, the actress said she had an enormous crush on him between the ages of 10 and 12. The crush was so big that she would go into work in the morning and look down the numbers on the call sheet to see if he was going to be in. She further explained what she loved most about him, saying that he was a few years older and had a skateboard. Once Tom found out about this, he told everyone that he sees Emma in a younger, sisterly way. "It just broke my heart. It still does," the actress said. Chris Rock by Rihanna. Chris Rock is amazingly talented, funny, and handsome, but that clearly doesn't impress Rihanna. He told Jimmy Fallon on The Late Show that he once tried to, seduce her. She looked at him like he was one of her aunts, and he joked, "She didn't even register me as a sexual being. I was in the uncle zone." Aaron Carter by Hilary Duff. Hilary and Aaron had a history together more than a decade ago, but when Aaron began declaring his love for Hilary on Twitter in 2014, the actress was careful enough when choosing the right words to tell him that she wasn't interested in him. "I don't know what to say about it," she explained during an interview on Watch What Happens Live. Before we continue with more dramatic rejections, make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Jake Gyllenhaal by Minka Kelly. Imagine finally having the courage to ask your crush out only for your crush to say, "Thanks, but no thanks." Can someone recover from that? Well, that's exactly what Minka Kelly said to Jake Gyllenhaal when he asked her on a date. James Franco by Kristen Stewart. Back in 2012, Franco met Lohan at the Toronto Film Festival. Once he saw how beautiful she is, he became enamored. Yeah, enamored. These are his own words. The only difference between Franco and the other actors we previously mentioned is that he got rejected 2 times by the same person. Ouch. He first tried to set up a dinner date and Kirsten turned him down. He then tried again only for Stewart to reject him for the second time. Now let's see who is ghosted by Blake Lively, shall we? Aziz Ansari by Blake Lively. Before she did the incredible dress transformation at the Met Gala, Blake Lively had the chance to reject Aziz Ansari. Chatting to Howard Stern, the incredibly talented comedian said that he met the actress prior to her marriage and exchanged phone numbers. He then texted her multiple times, but Blake ignored his texts. Julianne Hough by Daniel Radcliffe. Julianne Hough is a famous dancer and actress who starred in Harry Potter when she was 11 years old. The reason you might not recognize her is that she was working as an extra. Anyway, during an interview with Live with Kelly in 2012, she said she had an enormous crush on Daniel Radcliffe. She even wrote him a love note. It was Valentine's Day and I got him the Valentino Beanie Baby. I never heard back. She further explained that when she sees Radcliffe now, she runs away because she's embarrassed. George Clooney by Eva Longoria. Clooney was voted the sexiest man alive, but that doesn't mean he never went through the rejection process. This rejection is a bit complicated because when George Clooney set his eyes on Eva, he was dating Stacy Kibler. George began pursuing Eva, an insider told Us Magazine. He told her that he was still with Stacy, but had plans to break up with her and was interested in being with Eva. Once he started texting Eva, she told him she would consider only going out with him if he ends things with Stacy. Poor Stacy, right? Nicole Kidman by Jimmy Fallon.
What are you talking about?
Yes!
Did I date Nicole Kidman?
Actress Nicole Kidman had the chance to face a person who rejected her many years ago. While in a show, she reminded Fallon that he rejected her. She explained that they were at David Fincher's house, adding that this was back when Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston were together. So yeah, it was a long time ago. Anyway, she said to Fallon, "You could have asked for my number then because it was round 2. Well, a second chance. And you still didn't ask for it. And you know that's true, so don't pretend. This is not a rejection because there's a possibility that Fallon had no idea that Nicole was flirting with him." Amanda Bynes by Drake. Amanda Bynes was included in every news article back in 2013 when she tweeted that she wanted Drake to murder her, private part. There were other tweets as well. There was one where she called him a hot fellow and gorgeous and then called him ugly. In an interview with XXL magazine, Drake addressed the tweets, calling them a little weird and disturbing. In 2017, Bynes finally explained her tweets, saying that she wasn't being insincere. She was serious about Drake murdering her private parts, but also admitted that she was on drugs. She further explained that this was her way of saying, "Let's do this, man." James MCVEY by Sophie Turner. James and Sophie had a short relationship together, but they separated in 2014. Things got more complicated when James called Sophie uninteresting on Twitter, and then she wrote harsh words. "P.S. Please stop texting me, it's getting creepy and I'm sorry I'm not interested." Megan Fox by Rain. Back in 2009, way ahead of her marriage to Machine Gun Kelly, Megan Fox was interested in the Korean pop singer Rain. During her promotional tour for Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, she called him the Korean Justin Timberlake. She then asked her agent to arrange a date between the two of them, but Rain wasn't interested. 5 years later, Fox decided to try and ask him on a date again, but she got rejected for a second time. You see, actors are just like us. Which of these rejection stories surprised you the most? Let us know in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.